Prometheus here. We're gonna load up some BattleTech. There's a little opening sequence. I'm gonna start up the game here. We're gonna watch that. It's all about what BattleTech's really about. And then we'll start playing this baby. I'm very excited about this game now. Pretty sweet opening sequence there, and I gotta turn down the sound a little bit, so I'm sure it's probably gonna overpower me. Okay, so I'm gonna go in. We're gonna start this campaign. So new. I'm sure many of you know I'm not very good at XCOM. This game is kind of like XCOM in a way. So we'll see how this goes. I think it hung up here. There it goes. Just loading there. Wolf's Dragoons.
I am Kamea of House Urano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times. About the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great Mech Warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
Let's go. Okay. We do customization here. Pick our character. The Agurian Reach is a small kingdom in the RimWorld periphery, a region of space that lies at the outskirts of the more densely colonized inner sphere. It is home to the Agurian Coalition, a federation organized around a parliamentary monarchy and ruled by the Arano family. For 3 generations under the rule of House Arano, the Agurian Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here your story begins. So, okay, wow. Decades ago, your family came to the Reach from fierce, disciplined, and relentless fighters. Okay. Value justice and equality. Federated Sons. Okay. Illyrian Commonwealth. Okay. Hmm. Most writing realms of human civilization. Hmm. I'm gonna go with the deep periphery. Relatively unknown. Though immigrants to the Agurian Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of Agurian space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to the family's titles, and ancestral battle mech, and old blackjack. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars, whom your parents hired on for a season to train you as a Mech Warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. Until the day after your 16th birthday went, we were betrayed, and seat of power destroyed. You defeated the betrayers, but you were the sole surviving member of your house. With nothing but your family's ancestral blackjack left to call your own, you set off to make a new life for yourself. Out on your own, you fell into the life of a Say I was a soldier. Unsure of your prospects, you traveled to Commodore, the capital of the Gurian Coalition, and enlisted in the Coalition military. You quickly rose through the ranks, distinguishing yourself as a reliable mech warrior. Life as a soldier wasn't glamorous, but it suited you just fine. So years later, you crossed paths with Raju Mastiff Montgomery once again. On an ill-fated mission, where you were caught behind enemy lines and separated from your lance. Raju happened to be on patrol nearby, and he launched a daring rescue. Upon finding out it was you he had rescued, he brought you in the house around a royal guard. So it is that you find yourself reunited with your own mentor, preparing your ancestral blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of the Lady Kamea Arano. Okay, our call sign will be... And let's go with... I call you by your first name. Let's do it just like this. Okay, we are going to be... like this, but I like brown hair. That looks good. Let's go. Next. So decades ago, your family came to your Gurian Reach from the deep periphery. The day of your 16th birthday, your family was betrayed and murdered. Out on your own, you fell into a life of a Gurian Coalition soldier. So Gunnery's 4, Piloting's 2, Tactics 2, and Guts 3. Let's go. These turn into skills, so. A Mech Warrior's Path we just unlocked. The High Lord Tamaya Rano is dead. The Gurian Reach is left at uncertain crossroads. Once prosperous, it is now a kingdom in denial, surrounded by enemies. Lord Santiago Espinosa, brother-in-law to the late High Lord, is convinced that the slow-moving council of founding houses must be dissolved. His proposed directive would be to conscript their house guard and centralize power. However, the High Lord's heir, the noble Lady Kamea Arano, is determined to rebuild the Reach without transforming it into an authoritarian state. She refuses to enact her uncle's directive and rebuke his vehement pleas to reconsider. On the morning of Lady Arano's ascension to the throne, her loyal captain of the guard, Raju Mastiff Montgomery, makes preparations to escort her safely to the coronation process that awaits in Cordia City. So, I've just kind of realized that the sound doesn't go for everything. So the cutscene's on a different sound. We're definitely going to be fixing that here. Prepare for combat. What was kind of nice is it detected my screen very well too.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, Wasid. Okay. Okay, Prometheus, I had the exponential rush yards, rush to replacing a blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics just to make sure. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you out to do. Now, do me a favor, get that that battle mech moving. It's not doing. Huh. I thought there was supposed to be. Okay, you actually have to use Wasid. Okay. Okay.
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
Okay, it's left click. Why are you here? Because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamai's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Kamea's safety during her coronation procession. Anyway, it looks like your actuators checked out. Let's conduct a weapons test.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything. But my gut tells me something's off. And a warrior trusts their instincts.
Okay.
All weapons committed.
Nice.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Sure, guns are in working order. Been training Lady around since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely core to your city. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital with her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria, well, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself to one of the strongest Mech Warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, to truth be told. Anyway, we should run a check in your targeting computer. You see that drone over there? While moving through the tree line. Put a hurting on it. Okay.
Kamea's like a daughter to me. And her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
All weapons committed.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
Okay, rare aspect. That was nice.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Nice shot. Now I don't know how familiar you are with the Hungarian politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transfer of power, and Kamea belongs on a throne. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets. I'm going to send off that face cliff.
Engaging jump jets.
So we got structural heat.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump
So you take some structural damage. Jump jet malfunction, damage, system inoperable until repaired. For love of all gods, that's what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were trying to process every single royal guard mech in time for the coronation. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so I'm going to have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. This one. Okay. Attack. Just headbutt him. Good hit, at least that's solid. Alright, one last test. Once you take your black ops up to a sprint and evade.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Full throttle.
Okay. Congratulations, your blackjack's as combat ready as it will be. Given the circumstances, for what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded, and we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. Time to move out.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this Mech Warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Full throttle.
Introduce Commander Arano, soon to be High Lady of the Agorian Coalition, is Lady Victoria. Time being, my father summoned me to the Picton docks. I have a fleet of inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter. I found a tedium that never runs dry. Another feeling cousin, by this time tomorrow I'll be responsible for the entire reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets for how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity pilot. Bold words, cousin, but the only victory you'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for the family heirloom that you call BattleTech. And in the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin. We'll see. At any rate, I will see you at the tourney ground. Sir Raju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland along the Coromant road as the Arano tradition. Get you one piece, fall behind you, and remember what I told you. So that's like the tutorial mission right there.
Successful.
So let's get into the first story mission. Should be right after this one. Just finish my water there. Luckily I have another cup right here. I need to turn it down a little bit more.
I remember the Oregon Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters, and the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Arano will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
Damn, alright. Coronation Day. Cordia City outskirts. 13:22 local time. Complete sets of partial mechs. You gotta get 3 mechs to make a full one? 3 partials, I mean. The Big Mac. McCarrans. Armored Cavalry. So obviously this is later on the timeline. We're at like 2571 or something like that. It's definitely not 29